Hey everybody. I'm not going to be on here very long tonight. I just wanted to come on and do a little bit of something since I didn't go live last night. I was watching Abyss Paranormal, their very first uh, podcast, and I was watching that earlier, and then several other channels was live, and I watched Myers Paranormal also, and they was live tonight. And so I decided, well, I'm gonna go live after all of them gets done. Vicky and them still might be on. I don't know. I looked through my phone and I didn't see them unless I bypassed that they was live. Liz, hey, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much. Uh, we were supposed to go live tonight in the woods, but it's actually like 17, 18 degrees out tonight. So we didn't decide to go. And my dad, he didn't, I didn't want to get him sick. He just now getting over that. We're all okay. Yeah, I had y'all's playing on the laptop while I was in there cleaning a little bit on the house. My wife wanted me to mop the floors, so I was doing that, and I had y'all in here in the office playing on the laptop so you can get your hours. But very cool show. What I did get to see, I'll probably go back and rewatch it here in a little while before I go to bed. But I enjoyed my time there. Uh, let's see here. Da, 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 da. I know. Hey May, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. You moved up on me before I even mashed a button. May, appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Uh, there's something other else I was going to talk about tonight, but if anybody wants to come up, there's a link. I do have a topic I was going to do last night, but I just didn't get around doing it. Got home late. I had to go back out, and then when I did get back home, it just wasn't fit for me to start a live, and so I appreciate everybody understanding that I didn't reason why I didn't go live last night. Hey Andrea, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to get my phone over on my show here. If I can get it to work right. There we go. There we go. Hey Vicky, how you doing? I saw what's called come in. There it is. Hey, beautiful day. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Um, if you Liz or come up for a few minutes, I do have a topic that I want to talk about. I got a question. Hey! Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Was I got a question the other day that a lot of actually I got it at work also. Somebody asked me to can I come to their place and contact one of their loved ones, and that was going to be my topic for last night. But the topic is that it don't matter how hard you try. Like I said, it's always 5% chance that you're going to be talking to your loved ones, and 95% that you going to be talking to whatever's passing through. Hey, Shaw woman, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my opinion, my thoughts on the whole situation. But I didn't know if y'all can won't let me join. Okay. Uh, uh, I just thought I'll get somebody up here that will help me talk about it and stuff like that. Maybe they might be watching and stuff like that. So, and uh, next next Sunday, the topic will be safety, uh, protection, what to use for protection when you go to a haunted location or cemetery or whatever. That's what the next week's going to be. Next Sunday's going to be. Um, so I mean, I've actually got that question quite a few times just because of that reason. I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, that's just about in a nutshell what that is. Um, so wouldn't they need a psychic or not just a paranormal investigator? Well, I think it will go with. I would say that will be with both. I mean, you know what I mean. Uh, Psychics or medium or whatever, they might can try to get a little pinpoint in there, but I still think you're going to be talking 5% chance to your loved ones. That's just my opinion. That's I mean I'm not. I don't know if I'm right or not. I'm just going off my instincts in that area. And you're right. You don't know what's going to come through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. The spirit box. We might. I know when we go out, we try to tend to talk to Betty when we go to the woods. I'm not really 100% sure we'll be talking to her. Uh, that's the reason why I try to ask everybody for the help when they come in. Like Vicky, she helps us out a lot and stuff like that. Uh, that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I could be definitely be wrong. I can't keep up with the chat now. My mouse ain't fast enough. I'll, it's whoever comes through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's whoever is there. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Uh, she said, and I agree with you. That way. Let's see who all we got on here. All right, everybody saying hey to everybody. That's cool. Hey, V.
Hey,
Hey.
I thought I'd come in because you said you was wanting to talk on that subject, and
Yeah.
Liz can't get in. I'll tell you what, excuses, excuses, girl.
uh, I mean, I know there ain't a lot about on that particular subject, but I want to try to get it out there so more people understand.
Right, right. Well, you just don't know. Some people are. If I understood this right, they were wanting to know if you could come over and help them talk to their loved ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, every spirit is different. Some of them just don't come back around. Some of them will come back around when they want to. Just like when you're investigating, John, they don't happen on cue, it just don't. Hey, PW, what I would tell them is we can do it, but what they need to do is find something specifically to ask them that only their loved one would know.
Yeah.
That would help them out to be sure that it was them. I have found, though, now this is just my opinion, okay? If you talk to them yourself, it may take a little while, they will come to you via dream, or you will have an experience like I did with my grandma. Unless there is something that you just got to find out, you don't want to, especially the first time you have somebody, try to contact them for them. You don't want to be upset if they don't get any response.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just takes a while. They have to adjust. Some people don't. Some spirits don't even realize they're dead, and it takes them forever to, handle that. But no, how I always had told people to make sure, one of the things they could do is find something specifically that person would know.
Yeah.
And, don't just jump in and think, okay, that's definitely them. Most of the time, any experience that I've had has been through dreams. I've had some physical, like with my grandmother, or I've smelt things, or I'll experience, like I had told you the other night, like my dad was, finding out things. I've experienced stuff that way too. But you don't want to get disappointed and downtrodden if the first few times you try to make contact with them, it doesn't happen. But you do need to try to find something, unless you can see them. You do need to try to find something that specifically that person would know the answer to ask them.
Yeah. That's what I told this one person, that you need, the only way that we can talk to them only way we know that's them that we're talking to, if we can find something that they know that nobody else knows, or here on the earth,
some sort of a definite connection.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something or that only y'all know, nobody else want to know.
Right.
So that's what I told them.
Right. And some advice I would give them is, if they're going to have someone come in and do this and try to help them, check them out, because there's so many false prophets, as I say, out there that claim to be that they can do this, and that's not. And it's horrible when somebody is so desperate to speak with their loved one, and then have someone come in and just fake stuff. And get them all hoped up, and then they discover that it was all crap. And I have found most of your really true people that can do stuff like that, they don't charge. They really don't. They're more apt to do it just without charging. You may have to wait a while before you get them, because a lot of people are there, trying to get help from them. But no, it's hard. There's been times I was like, man, if I could only talk to my dad right now, find something out, or my mom or grandma, but yeah, you can't. It's just like investigating. You can't. You could go in one time, and you and I have discussed this, to be very active one time, and then you go back and there's just nothing. And so you just don't know what you're going to do with that. But they need to be careful, and they need to try to find something specific where they can be sure that it is them, and they need to be careful who they have do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And the person asking for contact, it's never, it is never guaranteed. I get it right in a minute.
no, no, it's not. And people that do like run spirit box on lives, and then people come in and say, is this, or my dad, are you there, or so and so, are you there? And people will respond, you're just not sure who it is.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen where somebody thought it was their dad because it gave the name, and it ended up not being, because he said something and another person in chat was like, hey, wait a minute, that's my uncle.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So yeah, it's but when you've got a lot of people in chat and a lot of people asking questions, you can get all kinds of responses, but not necessarily be the one that you think it is.
Yeah. That's
the
right.
person you think it is. So
It's just like if we go to the cemetery, and if we're going to be talking to one person, you don't know who you're talking to, because you got over like 1,000 people buried there, so there's going to be 1,000 spirits there,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that all can mess with you and stuff like that.
oh yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like,
You have what they call tricksters
yeah,
that will act as somebody, and everything, and they just like doing it to aggravate and things. But then again, there you can come across people. You can be at a grave and ask, and they will do something to let you know that it is them, and or say something, especially if it's like a family member or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
But there again, unless they say something that that they would only know,
yeah,
not everybody else buried in there.
yeah,
Uh, it's just like, I think it was Dina that said, "Why does everybody think spirits hang out at cemeteries?" And that was tonight. And we don't think that all of them do, but we think some of them, their soul is,
yeah,
still there. It hasn't moved on.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's just like, I don't, when I go to the family cemetery, I don't go try to speak to my mom or nothing. I did a few times, but you know, I don't know if I'm really be talking to her or not.
right,
And so I
right.
just go and lay the cat toy on her grave, but still, yet they can be anybody come over
Walk
there.
up and touch it and mess with it. Yep, yep.
So when I go, I just try to say, "Hey, is this my mom or my grandparents or stuff?" But to me in my head, I don't know who it is really.
Right, right. I understand that. Yeah. But no, that was my feelings, and that's my opinion on it. And from experience, I'm trying to get my laptop turned on. My phone is so messed up, and I don't see chat at all because I'm on my phone. But no, I've heard so many people say, oh, I went in and right there it came in. Well, how do you know it was him? Well, he said it was him. Well, that doesn't mean nothing. You
Yeah,
need a little more information, and don't get, and I hate it because people's hopes get up, and things, and that's what causes them to believe things that could possibly not be what they thought it was.
yeah,
And so, but no, there may be somebody else wants to come up and give their opinion. I don't know.
yeah. If
But
anybody else wants to come up, I'll drop this link here again.
I can't see chat to see if anybody else is saying anything. And I really didn't have a chance to tell everybody in chat hi, so I will now.
All right, there's the link if anybody wants to come up to give me y'all's thoughts on the subject. One of my favorite questions. So one of my favorite questions to ask using Spirit Box app is, do you have any regrets? I I don't really use a lot of the Spirit Box apps. I don't even hardly use any apps. I actually uh, done away with all of my apps, even the SLS app I had, the Ghost Tube apps. I done away with all of them. That was probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago when I did all that. So you can't see chat on your phone either. Track souls who have missed themselves or suffer some mental illness. Okay. Probably good they trust you. Hey Faith, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. But I mean I like some of the apps, but I just can't afford to pay that much just to keep them going, and they keep going up. So I decided I'm just not going to do it. I got 2 Spirit Boxes, and I'm going to get another one. I can run it one time, and stuff like that. Sound bank, yeah. Uh, I'm actually getting ready to turn one of my Spirit Boxes into a portal so I can use that. I'm actually gonna get another SB7 and use that one and turn it into my portal so I can cut out all the noise and all the static, and I can turn in little guitar knobs that's on there and pedals, and I can get all that out. Spending money, yeah, yeah. It costs too much because ever so often they'll go up. And when I had that Ghost Box app, Ghost Box actually what it was. When I had it, it was $1.99 a month, and then it went on up to $3. Then it went on up to $4. No, I can't. I stopped all that mess. It differs in portal. I don't know the difference in any of that. I hadn't done a lot of research in it, so I don't know, to be total honest with you. I'm not the one that you can get a good answer for that. uh, I just like the SB7, but to answer that question, I don't know. For travel, yeah, that's right. That's right. But all of that falls under the heading of ITC. Okay. Between spirit and living people through electronic devices. Okay. All right. Thank you for that, show woman. I mean, I didn't know. I don't know all the stuff for that. I learned something new today. Laugh out loud. That's funny. We all did. But like I said, the one that I got right here. Just like this. This is our SB7T because it's got the little sensor on the front. And then this one is the salmon Kobe, which I'm giving one of these away here next month or so. It's a good radio, but I still prefer one of these over any other thing. I haven't tried the S boxes. I haven't tried them, but I want to check and see and everything. Hey, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you so much. Hey, Jared, thank you also for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love learning as long as it's not the hard way. That's right, Vicky. That's right. Everybody's saying, hey, thank y'all so much for coming in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said though, we're playing around with different types of equipment. What me and my dad's doing, and we still found that this is better than any other one yet, except for the S box. I hadn't tried it yet, but we're going to. But like I said, that is about $100 and some odd dollars, close to $200 about it, and I just can't do it. Just can't do it. But there's only two communication devices that we have for as radios. We do have like the Cat Toys and the K2s and all that stuff, which I'm not a big fan of K2s. I don't put a lot of faith into K2s. On Android. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I don't, like I said though, I don't do a lot of apps on my phone. I don't even have hardly any. I'll go see how many I have. I just got one what they call Ghost Tube. I mean, ghost hunting tools. I don't not a big fan of it, but I just got it on there just for the heck of it. The only thing I got on my phone about paranormal is Parapost, and I hadn't been on there, and I couldn't tell you how long. You don't trust out, period. Yeah. I mean, I just don't know. We got one on our tablet, on my dad's tablet that we use. It's called Ghost Detector, but it's very far fetched. I just don't. Only time it was really working that night when we was at the big cemetery up in town, and I had that app running on the tablet, and it did. Way I was pointing, it did say there was one coming from the right, and actually that's when my truck was started acting up. My dash lights coming on and off in the truck, so that's the only thing. It's the only thing that worked a little bit. But now Phasma Box, that app, I will put 100% down on it. The Phasma Box is a app that you want to use. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know it's true because it told us to watch him, and it said my dad's name at night. And about 12 o'clock in the morning, I was rushing from Roanoke, Virginia, and drive all the way back to North Carolina. Just put my dad back in the hospital. So, that is one crazy app, and it is worth the money you paying for. Cause to me, I think it's almost 100% worth. They can come programmed to do things that make you think you have evidence. Yeah, you're right. I like the one Shasta has, wasn't it called Phantom? Yeah, that's the one. It's a little. I think it costs to have it to run it because you gotta have like Windows something to update Windows. But if you get it, it would change your investigation a lot. Have the device still? Yeah, that. I mean, that is one that I really trust a whole lot. But I don't have nothing to run it on when I go out because tablet that we've got is it came over with my dad on the Mayflower, so it ain't hitting on a whole lot. Uh, Need to carry about 3 car batteries around with you just keep the thing charged. But that's the one that Moses had on coming down Mount Sinai with with the tablets on it with the commandments. I mean that's how it's just a lot of cool things out there, but a lot of that cool stuff is just not working. And I just don't know if anything. I can't find it, so maybe not available for Android. Yeah, I don't think it's for Android. I think you just got to get you have to download it to something that has Windows. It would talk about stuff going on, like telling Joseph to settle down. Yes, and it when it tells somebody to hush up, something's already been taken care of. It's I would put $100 bill on it right now. Uh, and it told us to put that piece of china in the cupboard that night. Also, it gave us the physical address to the location that we was at that hadn't had a physical address in 20, 30, 40 years. Wouldn't even nobody know anything about that. I think you can put it on a tablet, uh, laptop maybe if you keep service when you go out with a laptop. Uh, well, you probably could if you had a hotspot, hook it to your computer stuff, and you can do it that way. I forgot about that. Use it as a hotspot and keep service, and you should be able to run your Windows, and then you should be able to run the app. I think it's only Windows only for that one because I believe I looked it up when we got back from Virginia that time. Uh, and it didn't have all that background noise neither on that app neither. So that's what I like about it. And that night when we was at Peggy's house, and my aunt and my cousin Shasta's daughter was sitting in the truck, and we was kind of stuck in a rock in a hard place because we didn't know exactly what the app was talking about. It told us said stay there or something, stay in there, stay inside. there's something there out there. And I think that's that night when Joseph went to the truck to check on them. I believe that's that night. And that was a crazy night too because my aunt and them did not know. Well, she does not remember us going to Peggy's house. We left the cemetery and went right straight down to Peggy's house. I mean, we crossed the bridge, went up the hill, went around that one curve, and got back around that other little curve to the left. And Peggy's house is out there in the woods, right across from the biker barn. I mean, the pack house, and they don't even know for it, but didn't get much out of it. Yeah, I understand that. I did a little research on it before in the past, but I didn't. I don't understand all the technical talk when they teach stuff like that. But yeah, if you can get your hands on it and get it, my cousin, if I can get her up here again, she'll be the one to ask you about. I mean, she'll be the one that ask her about the Phasma box. Was that the night you were outside and heard something in the trees? No, that was a different night. That was when me, Michael, and Austin. No, Austin wasn't with us that night. Me, Michael, maybe Chris, and my dad. They was inside and I was outside. I think that's who it was. Let's see. That might be it. All right, we will. I will check it. I'll check that in a few minutes. No, that's not it. Oh, I didn't know it was Phasma box. Yeah, it's a Phasma box, is what it is. It's a software you put on your tablet or your laptop or your computer if you want to take like a desktop computer with you out anywhere. But that's what it is. Ignore that link. You can probably take it off if you want to, Shaw Woman. You can go back and delete it if you want. Already clicked on it. To hook up on that app. Yeah, we need the hookup on the app, John. Yeah, my cousin Shasta she can tell you a little more about it and everything. Well, she knows a little bit. A little bit. She's been playing around with it a little more than I ever have. Because I don't have it downloaded. She does. I don't. And I wished I could get the hold of it and use it myself. But when you get something there to tell somebody to shut up, hush up, be quiet, that is something there that you need. Hey, Adventures Unseen. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. That was a great show y'all did the other night when y'all went live. I really enjoyed that. Hey, Nightman's wife, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Is that the one? Is that the one? Shaw woman. Is that your right link? Everybody saying hey to everybody. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Need to refresh my chat. There we go. I am doing pretty good. Just chilling out, doing a little live tonight. I didn't go live last night because I came home 8 and I got home about 8 o'clock last night. And then I left back out and got back home around about 8:45. So I said I wasn't going to go live last night because I thought I'd go live tonight and do things like it. Appears to be the right one. Okay, cool. Spirit communication. You are so cool. I really enjoyed having you in the chat. Yeah, we're trying to stay warm here. It's I think tonight's supposed to get down about 17 degrees for us. We're in a like a cold snap till about Thursday. Thursday it's supposed to warm up a little bit, get back into 30s and the 40s and stuff like that. But right now it's supposed to be I think 17 tonight, supposed to be 14 tomorrow night. Then I think the highs ain't supposed to be about 20, 25, somewhere like that. All right, let's see. How come after I did my stream, nobody can see the chat? All right. You mean uh, as you was live? Is that what do you mean like that, or because uh, so sometimes the person on the other side, like Vicky was on as the guest, most time they don't see the chat, but you have to go over to the little chat bar over here on the bottom and mash chat. And I think that's what the let's see here. Give me 1 second right here. Let me check something right quick. Y'all probably will hear a weird sound. Enter the studio. Y'all see two of me, okay? Just let my phone get loaded up here. All right. All right. So I'm trying to figure it out right here. Okay. Aha, I got you. Can y'all hear me? Hey Timmy, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. If y'all can hear me, can just put a one in chat so I know, so I can know I hit it right. Sorry. Yes, you can hear me. Okay. All you got to do when you go to if you're using it on your phone or any other ones, you got to go to the little chat box. If you're on your phone, you'll see where where you have gas come up and it has a little blue number. Like I got two on there because I'm on my phone and I'm on laptop. Okay. That you smash on that button right beside of it, the chat should pop up. It's same way on your end, Liz. If you don't hit that little chat box down there, you won't see the thing. But the guests, they have to hit that box too in order to see the chat. If even though your guest on there, does that make sense to you? Just let me cut my mic off again if I can find it. Oh God. That oh God. Sorry about that. Okay. So I showed you the button that you had to touch. That goes for you and the guest on your phone, on your other laptop, your other computer, anything. Okay. After I did my stream, nobody can see the chat. After you done your stream, uh, after you finished, no, it shouldn't nobody do it. But now after a day, as you video goes up, people can go back into the chat. I mean, they can go back into your video and they can mash a button and it comes up on the as a live chat or says replay live chat or comments. Mr. Yarndog, appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I was trying to do a little tech talk. So did that answer your question, Liz? Did that answer your question? I hope I made it halfway decent talking to you about it. I was that this week. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was. I want to try out some new different things. I did find out another software. Yes, thank you. Okay, I want to try out another software that I just found out about a few weeks ago that I hadn't think about anything else about it, but uh, I don't know how good it is. They say it's exactly like uh, uh, StreamYards, but it's like StreamYard and it's like Restream. But I ain't done my research on it yet and see how it works out. So I'm gonna give it a shot next couple, probably this weekend since it's gonna be so cold and can't get out and do anything. At least that's what I want to do. I thank y'all so much for coming in, popping in, hanging out with me. I really appreciate that. And I do thank you also, Vicky, for helping me out on the question that I've had to answer several times. I just wanted to make sure that I was telling the person about the right way, Uh, you don't know how many times I got that question for that. What's it called? Oh, you use Restream sometime. This is called a Riverside or something like that. I think it's Riverside. I've been seeing it a lot when I'm watching YouTube videos. Well, I can't put in Riverside here because it comes up with Riverside Pizza and Grill between Pilot Mountain and Dobson and King. Podcast video. There we go. Start a free trial. This right here, what it looks like on your screen when you do it. No, Matt and Brian Hughes John. I don't. They used to be big in the stream yards, but I don't know exactly what they go with now. To be honest with you, yeah, it's Riverside. What I've been looking at. It says they use about using cookies. I can use some cookies. I'm about to start. And go to Apple Store and Google Play, and you can find it. You features you can record, live stream, edit, magic clips, transcriptions, magic audio, cleanup, overlay, studio branding. Got all kinds of neat doohickeys on it. That's what I want to use. I'm just trying to learn this. The only thing I don't like about this one is you ain't fast enough to cut your uh, intro on and the outro when you get ready to go. Then you got this little big picture and you got a little bitty picture like this. I don't care for that. Uh, then when you do your intro, you got the intro playing, but you still right here in the bottom. I want to be thing playing, then I'll come in later. But I think you can do that overlay like that too. That'd be pretty cool. Using it inside of OBS or by itself. I just use it by itself because I don't have none of the OBS stuff. I don't I don't have all the necessary equipment stuff. Need to get her a intro and outro. Yeah, because I would like to play all mine, but you got to go in here and add screen, take away screens, and this and that and stuff. And you got to be fast to cut it back on. Now, StreamYard, I can close my eyes and operate it. This, and you can switch things. I just don't know how to share screen like that. I'm not that talented. But if anybody wants to come up again, I will give you the link because I'll be getting off of here in a few minutes. Just want to make sure if anybody wants to come up. And since you can switch for the intro and outro and Canon OBS, it's all complex too bad. Stream Yard is getting greedy. Yeah, I love StreamYard, but I just couldn't afford it. It went from $49 a month to $88 a month. So I had to say bye bye. And I left them a good little note too. I left them an email and they hadn't never got back with me. So I guess they didn't mind me leaving. Okay, Crystal, you have a good night. I appreciate you coming in. You don't know how much it means to have you in the chat. One of my friends right there. Uh, can be very confusing. Yeah. I mean, I've got the OBS thing downloaded on my laptop, but I tried to use it one day and it looked like I was sitting there and trying to stare at it like Ray Charles would. I mean, I couldn't figure it out. But I'll probably eventually uh, check it out a little more about it and things like that. I just want to be able to figure out how come I can't stream over on my YouTube page, not my Jonathan Myers page. I'm talking about Crossover Paranormal Society, the group page, over on Facebook. That's one reason why StreamYard quit. So now I come over to this because it said in the description I can do my group page. But every time I match my group page in there, it will not show up on Facebook because I go to Facebook and look while I'm live, and it will not do it. It's down pretty solid. The stream element is reminding me to the first day of okay. If like you invite everyone to come see it podcast, also it messy it also it's mess right now. Still learning. Hey, Miss Shonda, how you doing? And then friends, I just woke up and ran to making dinner lurking. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. It is always an honor to have you in here. Our podcast. Everybody's saying hey, hi, hey, hi. I don't know nothing about the. That's fun. I'm just trying to catch up with chat. Everybody's saying hey as far as streaming goes. If anybody wants to pop in right quick, you can uh, type on the link and hey, appreciate you coming a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't have no videos up right now because every time I do, I can't get them played right. It stops the chat, stops the live. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this thing. Lapsed. No problem, bub. I understand that. I appreciate you anyway. If you're a member or if you're not a member, I still appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm just trying to get it up right here where phone. See, I'm watching this too because so can't remember. Support him. Come in here and share Johnson that. I thank you so much for doing that. Like I said before, my eyes are itching. This is going to be. This is a family right here. Everybody comes in as a family. I've been uh, talking to another person to help me do another show. I'm going to start another channel. It is just going to be strictly paranormal experience stories and things like that. Uh, I haven't had a chance yet to get it started, but we should have it going about probably about mid March or late March, somewhere in that time frame. Uh, Hopefully, learning more and more. uh, Thank you, May, for being a member for 12 months. You are my first channel member. You told me that. I still remember that day. I was going down to the cemetery, my mom's cemetery, and I was trying out that hotspot box to go live, and I was testing it out. So I got it all cranked up and went down the road, and about halfway down the road, I would lose the signal. And I cut that box on, and I got my signal back. And May said, if you get when you get where you can start getting um, memberships, I will be your first member. I told her that day. I said, "Yeah, I'm already got up there to my membership thing. I can get it. I just ain't got nothing yet." And time I got to the cemetery down, it probably wasn't about 300 yards. She gave me a membership. So that was really cool. I remember that. I will never forget that as long as I live. I went in her live the other morning. Yep. I'm going to see. I'm going to try to start up a podcast on one of my channel, and it's just be let's talk about it. Okay, cool. That'd be pretty cool. Uh, Let us know when you get it started up and everything. Let us know, and we'll come over and check it out after the move. Well, after the move, after buying a new desk, and hopefully have better podcast gear. Yeah. So that's what I'm planning on doing too. I do got another channel, but I don't use it. I don't even think I got like 5 people on there. It is supposed to be about baseball cards, and I think it's called right now John Boy's Sports Cards. I think it is, but I don't fool with it. I might just use that channel, change the name, and go over. Excuse me. And everything to help me some thumbnails. Okay, that'd be cool. I had to cut mine the other day. I broke one at work. Told my partner I was gonna go home because I broke a nail. She just looked at me like I was crazy. I didn't know anything about memberships until now. Also, check out new show on our page. It's still a mess because I'm still learning. No problem. Am in a process now, Vicky. So the spare room has been moved, except furniture. Waiting on a new stove to be delivered. Cool. Stuff, getting donation stuff together, etc. I'm gonna start doing donation of my stuff. I actually got some of our stuff in for our Facebook sale that we're getting ready to do. I got a bunch of these, all these pendulums and stuff like that. I bet I got probably, I don't know, maybe about I think about almost about 200 some pendulums that we've got gathered up, and some pendulum boards, and I got the lights like that we use on paranormal investigation. You turn the back of it. Right here's mine now that I use. You just turn the back up and get just right, and everything. So I got a bunch of these right now. I got some K2s over there, so that's what we're going to be doing using here for long. When is my next investigation? Hopefully Friday. This coming Friday, hopefully. They are saying it's supposed to get a little cold, but I got a feeling that we're going to try to be rained out and probably be Saturday, but hopefully Friday, because Friday I ain't got nothing to do. Saturday I don't have nothing to do, but Sunday we got church bingo, so get excited. But it's so stressful, and wish I could physically do more. I understand that. YouTube, but your channel or Abyss. Thank you, Joe. uh, but yeah, that's what we got going on here for next. But I think we're going to do that. John, can you still type cops in chat? Yeah, you can as of right now, but I'm going to try to do away with that feature. But yeah, right now you can. I'm not going to do anything with it right yet, but probably in about probably next month, I might try to do away with the cops thing. You love that feature. Yeah, I do too. But like I said, the other week, I had some odd channel come in. I hadn't seen them in almost a year, and they come in and they dropped their link and left. Didn't say hey, didn't say nothing. They just dropped their link and gone. Uh, and I had one person come in, drop the link, and then left out and come back and dropped in another link. And they left out and come back in and dropped another one. They dropped like 5 links, and none of them ever comes to my channel. So I said, stop that. Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy? Well, I don't mind dropping links, but sometimes they don't come to my channel. You know what I mean? I mean, I had one always ask, "Can I drop somebody's link?" They never come to my channel. You know, if you support me, I support you back. If you respect me, I respect you. You know, that's my motto. That's the way I see it. I like it to join your house to tell Liz how to do Nightbot. I'll have to like be on like doing a video with her and go step by step. That's the only way I can do it, and it takes me a while to figure it out. But I just went. I typed in Nightbot on Google and went and it. Actually, I watched a video on YouTube how to set up Nightbot, and it gave me a video to show me how to do it, and I watched about two of them. And I was laying in bed when I on my phone. I thought, well, maybe I can, I can do this. And then I mashed one button and Nightbot started. And I thought, now I like that. I was half asleep, one eye open when I was doing it, So I was doing my like I'd watched Don Yarndahl show. There, she does like Wednesdays, the West Coast Wednesdays, and it's my time is late when they go on live, and then I'm laying there in bed like it's one eye open, one eye shut. When that gets tired, I switch over to the other eye. That's how I get my sleep. I'm okay. My uncle's funeral was today. Oh, was you'll still be in our prayers, bud. That's for sure. Yeah, I try to watch her show because she gives me a lot of support. Don Yarndahl does, and I try to watch her shows when I can. Uh, I've actually been a member of her channel for 14 months, I think it was. It told me. I just like watching people make stuff out of yarn. I know I'm weird, but I'm I just like that kind of stuff. I wished I can do it, but I'm afraid I'll get tangled up in the yarn and I'll be all tied up in knots. It'd be like that episode of Andy Griffiths when Barney and Gomer and uh, Otis was in there in that room, all tied up in that rope in Andy's house. That's the way I will be with trying to learn how to crochet and stuff. I'll get tangled up in yarn. I'm going to jump off. We took our 22-year-old cat to the vet, and his diagnosis with a cancerous tumor diagnosed over the weekend. So we had a follow up for him tomorrow. Hope everything stays. Uh, we be. I done lost the chat again. Where did it go? There it is. No problem, Yarn Dog. I appreciate you so much. Nightman's wife, I hope and pray that your kitty cat gets better. Hers up, tobacco down. We actually got 3 new kitty cats. They're outside cats. Uh, maybe I can show you a picture of them. They all are mixed with bobcats, and they are the lovingest little things I ever seen in my life. This is our kitty cats. That's 3 of them. They've been here now for, well, last Friday when it first come that first snow. Hey, appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's another good channel there, y'all to watch if y'all like yarn stuff. Very, very cool channel. Yeah, I've never been a cat person till I got married, and then all things changes. So now I got three cats that's got mixed with bobcat. So now when Baker comes to deer hunt next year, he's going to swear up down. He's going to see a bobcat out there, and it's going to be my kitty cats. So I hope you don't get them. Yeah, they're all sisters. I got one more. I didn't want to break up the family. I was going to get one, and I didn't want to break them up because I didn't want them to feel sad because they lost their sister. So I got all three of them. Tangled up in yarn. Yeah, that'll be me. I'll be like this right here, like this necklace I've been trying to get untangled for 5-6 hours a day. There's three of them there, and I cannot get them untangled. That one knot right there, I cannot get it untangled. I tried all day long, and I just said I got mad, and I said, "Forget it. I just ain't want to do it." Cool cats. Yeah, I like them. They cool. And tell you what, they friendly. They run around outside playing. I got them a cat house that goes on the front porch that's got a heated pad in the middle of it. I mean, inside of it. And they get in there at nighttime and lay down, and they won't get cold because they laying on a heated pad. It's a good idea. If it was big enough, I'd probably crawl in there with them. Yeah, we got two cats here in the house, and we got one that will go in and out. It's a tuxedo cat. Talks all the time. I mean, it will not shut up. That's a real knot. Yeah, that's a real knot. I've tried all day long to get that thing out of there, and I couldn't. I just said, forget it. Spoiled babies. Yeah. Yeah. I like to watch them eat. You put food in that bowl, and you don't see none of them until that food start hitting that bowl, and you just go. To me, then I'll do it and send it back to you. I'm gonna tell you that's a knot right there. That's like, I don't know. That is a knot. It goes out, but not right now. Too cold. Yeah, I don't know if I got a picture of them or not. Of the house. I got the box full of junk where I clean up the house, my office here, but it's a little house, cat house like that. It's about big enough for 3 kitties. Barnaby hadn't seen the outside cats. No, he has too. He stood at the door the other day and looking out at them and talking to them in pig Latin. Yeah. It's usually an outdoor cat, but it's snowing in southeast Texas right now. Yeah, my buddy David Hope says it was snowing in Texas. Uh, Barnaby, he was standing at the door looking out at them the other day, and all three of them looking back at him. And they like, that's a whole nother different kitty. But he don't really like he don't they don't play they don't mess with him and he don't mess with them. I remember when we first got him, one of the cats made him mad and he hauled off and bit him on the leg and he heard that cat go meow. And ever since then they don't bother him. They don't bother him and he don't bother them, but they do play every once in a very blue moon when he gets the notion to playing. He's getting old now. He don't care much for anything. He used to push the furniture across the floor and uh, things like that, but he's getting old. He don't do much of any of that stuff anymore. To get snow, that's nuts. Yeah, we supposed to get some, but they said something is staying south of the Carolinas, so we ain't gonna get nothing. Thank you, Lord. No, I can't. That's a one time thing. Y'all should have been in the truck with me earlier today. I was going to McDonald's getting me some supper. I was cut the radio station on and they was playing some old country songs. I ain't talking about in the 40s and the 20s and the thing. I'm talking about the 90s country, when country was country. And I was singing them songs, hollering it out. I bet people in the car beside me thought I was a little nuts. Upstate New York. Yeah, it's cold. I want to go back to New York, but we're actually going to Las Vegas this year. I much rather go to New York, but we're actually going to do our annual trip in October, I believe, maybe a little bit earlier this time. We're going to go to Las Vegas and see some things. Stuff like that. Get 3 inches of snow. They can have it. Yeah, they say if it stays south of us, we ain't gonna get a lot. We might get a dusting, if that. And I know what their kind of dusting means. It's like a knee high or something other. What did the cat say? I don't even know. Yeah. Sin City. Yeah, we're gonna go out there, but we're gonna go watch some shows. We did find out Kenny Chesney is a uh, uh, residence out there at some place, so we're gonna go catch a few shows and see some things. Hopefully, get to meet the Pawn Stars. Rick and everybody. I would like to go to that place since they are from North Carolina. I want to go see the. We're gonna go see the Hoover Dam and stuff. Uh, that movie Vegas Vacation. That's the reason I want to go see. I love that movie. Anything that has that characters in it. Christmas Vacation, uh, European Vacation. That's all funny. But I do know next year we are going to the UK. We done got our passport papers. We're getting ready to fill them out probably this weekend while we're off and get them sent in and hurry up and get back. We both got to go to the register deeds office to do all that stuff and everything. And boom, yep. I love all those movies. I like all them movies and all the Police Academy movies. I just like funny stuff. I don't like a lot of other stuff. So we're planning to go to the UK. I don't know what time next year, what month or week or whatever, but we will be going out there and hanging out with the Spirit Brothers, doing some stuff with them. Maybe meet a few other paranormal YouTubers over there. Uh, Maybe might run up on our Ghost Drill. She's in the UK also, and I would like to go and meet up with her and say hey and meet her in person because I watched a lot of her shows. Uh, she's very, very intelligent on the paranormal. She does all kinds of new things to try to collect evidence. She works really hard at the paranormal, so uh, that is so cool. I'm gonna put this up here the last time. If anybody wants to come in for a minute, you're more than welcome to. Uh, and not, I'm going to be getting off here in about 20, 35 more minutes. And that'll give me enough time to get me something else to drink and head and lay down for a little bit. Have a good night. Peace. Long life, my friend. Appreciate you, Sean. Thank you so much, buddy, for coming in and hanging out with us. It's always an honor to have you in here, too. If y'all hadn't really seen any good shows, go check out Native Wildman. Uh, he does tea time and he does a lot of fishing and stuff like that. It's really cool. A nice guy. I enjoyed watching his channel. Uh, his tea time is pretty cool because if you pay attention, you might get to see Cosmo on there. That is so fun to watch him. He just walks around and gets up in there. And that night that he was on the show and Cosmo was on there, I say, "Hey, Cosmo," and he'll take off. He'll hide behind Sean. That was so cool. But go check him out. He's a really nice and awesome person, and you can't beat nobody like Sean is. Alrighty. So let's see here. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about right quick before I leave. What do I need to talk about? Oh, February next year. February this year. My bad. Next month. February 25th is our 5-year anniversary. Is me and my dad started this group 5 years ago. Our first investigation was at the Truvette Clinic. I didn't start the YouTube channel until probably about, I don't know, probably 2021, maybe. I don't know when I actually started. It is Yeah, I started August 9th, 2021, when I started the YouTube channel. But we've been together since 2020, February 25th. And all right, appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in, Timmy. Thank you so much. And so we're going to celebrate. But since 25th is on a Tuesday, we're going to back it up that weekend before and do it on 21st and 22nd. We're going to celebrate, do a talk show like on Friday, or me and my dad might just go do an investigation. And then Saturday, the 22nd, my cousin Shasta is supposed to be coming, and we're going to investigate with her. We might go to the African American church and the cemetery. So that's going to be a good night right there. Uh, Good investigation because we plan to go live, and I'm going to go back and talk to the guy and see if we can't see if we can be at the church and nobody can say y'all need to leave or whatever. That's what I'm going to try to do. And the cemetery is still active because they do bury people in there. And uh, they and it's not what you say kept up, but it's been mowed. It's not been weed eated or nothing like that. It's not been like professionally cleaned up. Uh, all right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. And if Liz, if you still in here, if you ain't busy, uh, give me a holler here in the next few minutes before I go to bed, and I'll try to tell you what what I did for the Nightbot thing. Okay, if you still in here, just give me a few minutes to go get me a drink, and then I'll be right back. All right. Want to have a great night. Stay warm. Stay safe. You too, Shaw Woman. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me. I know all y'all was live earlier. I didn't get to stay in Liz's that much because I was promised my wife I would mop the floor in there, and so I had to do that. I had to move the couch and had to move this, had to move that. Uh, but I didn't move my baseball card cabinet, and I left it right where it was at. I didn't want to disturb all the priceless antiques in there. All my Carolina cards and some of my cowboy cards and some of my Boba Fett cards and stuff like that. I didn't disturb none of that stuff. That's like gold, holy grail. It's all good. So, well, thank y'all so much for coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Liz, for hanging out with me. And even though I didn't get to stay in y'all's chat, but I did leave y'all playing. Also, what I've seen, you did great tonight, Liz, on your first show. That was really amazing. I appreciate you. Hopefully, I can figure out how to get mine over on the C.O.P.S page and get everything where I can read, where the chat will pop up over here and stuff like that and everything. So I don't know. Maybe someday I get it all figured out and everything. So we shall see. But thank y'all so much. Y'all, please be careful, be safe. If you had to do any traveling, be careful out there. The weather is kind of harsh and everything like that. And I want to say thank you, Mr. Yarndorf, for re-upping your uh, uh, membership. Thank you so much. Uh, Thank you, May, for being a member of my channel for a long time. I got to roll back to see because I forget how many months you said. 12 months. That's a year, huh? Awesome, awesome, easy. But thank you so much for being here. Thanks, everybody. Vicky, you're amazing. I appreciate you too. Uh, One of the first followers that I had, you know, thank y'all so much. I don't want to sit here. If I say anything else, I'll probably start crying. So thank y'all so much. I am going to try to be around more. I love checking the haunted hangouts. Stay warm though. We will still be here. Appreciate you, Mr. Yarndall. Thank you so much, man. You're really awesome too, and thank you for your support. And Don Yarndall, thank you also for your support too. Uh, and the Spirit Brothers, I do want to say thank him for being one of my closest friends. We talk pretty much about every day, if not every other day. Actually, I got done talking to him earlier today. He called me and we sat and talked for about 2.5, 3 hours. Uh, it's kind of cool. It's like a pen pal on phone. You have what you used to do back in the school, and your teacher say, "Hey, you need to write to your pen pals or wherever in another country or whatever." But if y'all can go check out the Spirit Brothers UK, because you are missing out. Put it that way. And they're the ones where we going to be going over and checking out with. Be just me and my wife going to the UK, and I'll be the only C.O.P.S member over there. Uh, so we're gonna be doing some lives and doing some investigations. I might put up some investigations on my channel. I don't know yet. Might just lay low or whatever. I don't know. We'll see something. I don't know what I'm going to plan on doing. But I am so excited. We just got to get our passports and get them straightened out and get them back, get our pictures made and things like that, and then we'll be good. Okie dokie. So, everybody, thank y'all so much. Appreciate each and every one of you. And hope y'all can come in again next time. And maybe Friday night we'll be going out. We're going to the woods and we're going to try out some. I'm going to be blindfolded and I'm going to just let the spirit box run and things like that. I'm going to sit on the log with the gizmo and all that stuff, and I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to be blindfolded. I'm going to be where I can't see nothing. All I can go on is my ears, and I might just sit there without the spirit box on and just see what I can. I'll let my dad go to the truck, and I'll sit there by myself on camera. So we will see all different stuff that we can do and everything. So everybody,